Hi, I'm Bill Campbell, longtime member of the Artists Gallery, and today I'm coronavirus at home, so I thought maybe I'd show a little bit of how I approach a painting. I'm going to tackle this one here. It comes from a photograph that I took about a year or two ago on the Eastern Shore in a very interesting old building that's right beside the road there. Anyway, many of you probably recognize it. I will then also put on my painting apron, which, to be honest, I almost never do. I usually just wander in here, start painting in this small studio, and get paint all of my clothes. This is my small studio and also serves as a potting area for some plants I plan to put in. As you can see, I've already done some sketching in on a medium gray background of what I'm going to put some paint on now. Since I'm not really good at painting and talking at the same time, or chewing gum, I'll show this painting in stages. At this point, we've pretty well covered the canvas with the underpaint, developing the values, so we're about ready to start painting. You might notice I have this huge dark mass on this side. I decided I needed something to counterbalance it over here, so you'll see I've put in a small dot indicating where I might put in a small tractor, or something else, just to give a little contrast. Now we're putting in some of the darker areas, going with the dark blue to start with, and a few touches to show light on the vegetation. Working very loosely from a photo reference, I've sketched in the sky. I've added some dark green to some of the foliage areas, but still letting some of the red on the underpainting show through to add life. And I've also made a few adjustments in distant field as well. We've added a few more colors, but I'm not too sure about them all yet. Started sketching in the tractor in the field, and I've also lightened the tree behind the building. Seemed a little too dark. Time to put in some of the grasses, and for that I used a spread out brush and some grassy strokes. Now we bring out the color and definition on the building and start to develop the tractor. We also add a window that shows through the foliage on the back side of the building. We lighten the tractor to give it more of a sense of distance, and I start to loosely put in the whites on the door frames and windows of the house. Let's add rust to the roof, better define the window, and knock down some of the color in that shaded triangle. Let's try a brighter color on the house because I do love color, but too bright. Let's give the front yard some dirt and clumps of vegetation, and put some fluffy clouds in the sky. Let's add medium greens to soften and develop these vegetation masses. We'll also indicate the vines and cracks in the boards. We'll darken the trees in the far background, and with a few brush strokes, indicate better the small tractor. And here we are. A good bit later in truth, but pretty much what we wanted to say. Not overly detailed, but an impression of decay and neglect, but resilience all the same. Our red building is not
giving up easily. Thank you.